Okay, so I'm kind of making this video on a whim here. This is like take 5, but just not enough people are talking about this, and I don't have any YouTube experience making videos, but this needs to be talked about. Um, I coming high off the heels of Wuthering Waves 2.0, this has become an even bigger issue for players like me, who started not too long ago. I started in the beginning of December. I'm only UL 48, 49. I'm only UL 49. So I'm not like too experienced in the game, but I know how much of the mechanics work. I would consider myself quite the hardcore player. So this has like just become like it's a huge roadblock, a massive roadblock that has been in my way ever since I started the game. And its echo farming in Wuthering Waves is terrible. And as of January 6th, 2025, it has been getting progressively worse since the release of Wuthering Waves 2.0. And let me show you exactly what I
I
mean by this.
alone will decide
There are
whether it's
way
for
too
show
many layers of
or for
RNG
battle.
that go into echo farming, and the first one is the main stat. So you spend all of your wave plates, right? You spend all I'm gonna put some footage up on screen of me spending 120 wave plates and only getting one echo that's even rollable. But that's besides the point right now. So you spend all of your wave plates getting 5 rollable echoes, 5 echoes with good, like, usable main stats, which is already hard enough, right? But say you do that. Let's head on down to our 3 costs that you will probably be using 2 of. I'm not using 2 for this particular reason, is the main stats are fucking terrible. I just clicked on a random piece. Fusion damage, Frosty Resolve. This makes quite literally 0 sense. This benefits absolutely nobody, and there are many such cases. Actually, there are so many cases. These are the only 3 rollable echoes that I have gotten. The only 3 cost echoes that I have gotten that are actually rollable to begin with. So let's go ahead and take a trip. Let's take a look at all these cuddle waddles I have. Click on a random one, get havoc damage. Click on another random one, get defense. Click on another random one, get spectro damage. Another random one, electro damage. Another random one, electro again. Another random one, electro for a 3rd time. What character in-game benefits from having electro damage bonus on a set that gives glacial damage bonus? There are none, and it will be none for the foreseeable future, as there are no characters in any form of leaks or in-game content that benefit from having 2 different elemental damage buffs on them at the same time. It just makes no sense for there to be this much RNG that goes into it, right? And so my second point
I
is
alone will decide.
flat stat rolls are completely useless. And I mean truly useless in every single way. And it's just to the point where you can automatically say that it's a bad roll if you get a flat roll on anything, right? As we can see here, this Abyssal Marketer has 430 flat HP, which is just bad. Like, there are no characters that benefit in a significant way from having flat stats. And I was arguing with somebody about this earlier, and they say, well, it adds up. And it actually just does not. For example, the max flat attack roll that you can get is 50. And that's just not, like, it just doesn't, the numbers don't add up that way. If you get 50 on all 5 of your pieces, that is 250 extra attack on top of this number. Now, that might seem good, but it's truly not. It's actually just bad in comparison to even a 5% attack on each number, on each echo, which is already on the low end. Getting 5% attack is already kind of on the low end, but it's still better. It's still better in every single way than getting 250 flat attack. Like, I'm currently getting 700 attack, and I don't even have attack flat rolls. Like, I don't have any flat attack rolls on any of my echoes, and I already get a bonus 700 just from having these on. It just does not really make sense to even say that. Flat attack rolls, flat defense rolls, and flat HP rolls are just terrible. They really have no place in the game at all. I'm gonna be real. They need to go. And okay, so my fix for this, right, would be if there is a set that buffs, X elemental damage, for example, Frosty Resolve, you should not be able to roll fusion damage for it, right? I mean, like, It just does not make sense at all, because nobody in-game benefits from this, and the only possible beneficial scenario would be if a future character, and I mean this, I'm saying future very loosely, because this is distant future we're talking about. This is kind of a crazy idea. If a future character does 2 different types of elemental damage, that would actually is the only beneficial case scenario for a character for this to even exist in the game to begin with. So my top 2 fixes would just be, like I said, if there's a Sonata set that buffs X elemental damage, only be able to roll X elemental damage or one of the other stats. Because, like I said, there's no character in the game or foreseeable future that will benefit from a fusion damage Frosty Resolve. And then my next fix would just be to remove flat rolls. They're kind of pointless. They only exist to add an extra layer of RNG to your rolls, which is not good. It's just not good. But with that being said, that is pretty much all I have to say on the topic. Echo farming is terrible. Career games, please fix it. Wuwa CCs, please talk about it more. It's a really big deal. And this video wasn't meant to be like a Debbie Downer like type of deal. I know Wuwa 2.0 just came out, and it's like it's in the forefront of everybody's minds. Everybody's talking about it. It's a really good update. I love it a lot personally. I've been saving up the entire month of December for Carlotta. I have her and her weapon, and I just got Jaja too. She's not built. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Career games, please fix it. It's really bad. Please. Thank you. Bye.